Well, in the country, there's a reason I'm racking up so many Southwest frequent flyer points.
Move over USC and UCLA, right? You can get some real industry experience and preparation here. Let me ask you, I imagine that he's the Arizona native. He was showing you around. Was there any insights into life in Scottsdale? How was he a good host for you?
What is the name of the street with the bars that we would go to eat?
Mill.
No, and you're talking about downtown Scottsdale.
Yeah. Well, there was that one main drive that we went to a bunch. I mean, the place is a blast.
Yeah.
And it's weird to be here shooting a film and then him taking us out to these places and I'm going, don't we have to be up at 6:30 tomorrow morning for a shoot?
Don't worry
but you need to
about
see
it.
these places. It's awesome. It was a blast. We had a great time.
Well, we would love to see more production coming into Arizona, so that's a great thing. Thank you for bringing this home.
Yeah,
Tell
absolutely.
us a little bit about this car experience of yours.
Well, I grew up in the business here in Arizona, so I spent a lot of years in the car business, and it was a real joy to come back here and make this movie here. You know, when you write a screenplay and you set it in a particular location, it's not necessarily going to get filmed in that location. Right. So to come home and be in your hometown and film it there, I mean, I grew up climbing the Papago Mountains, and that's kind of the backdrop to the film.
That's cool.
I grew up at 75th Street in Osborne, so yeah, that's a really, it's a big treat to come back here.
Well, there's a lot of talk about what we can do, what our government leaders can do to incentivize this industry to come here more. So your experience was a positive one.
Absolutely, 100%. And hopefully, you know, the Arizona Film Commission steps up and kind of makes it a much more, you know, viable. It's so close to LA, and there's such great resources here and backdrops, but you know, more films should be shot in Arizona for sure.
It really makes a lot of sense. Well, Josh, I hope you enjoyed your experience here in Arizona as well. Who is Car Dogs for? Who should be seeing Car Dogs?
The entire country, the entire Americans. It's sexy and funny.
It is.
Oh, and incidentally, I'm talking to you,
you at
Phoenix,
home.
you at home. I can hook you up in a car. I can get you a great deal, and it's going to extend all through this week. But the Car Dogs is funny and sexy. It's like it's like a movie.
It's like you, but a movie.
Yeah, it's like a movie in a basket with coleslaw and fries. It's fun. Come on.
And I think a lot of the salespeople in the industry will really enjoy this film. I mean, it's very much for them.
All right.
You know, I will say, this was a movie that was set and shot in Phoenix, but to have such a good script that we were able to bring back to where it was set and shot with big stars like George Lopez, Nia Vardalos, Patrick. There's a special cameo, the final car that the main character has to sell. You won't believe who he has to sell it to.
Okay.
So I'll tell you, if we launch this film out of Phoenix, then it's a game-changing moment for independent cinema. We hope everybody will get out there and
George and Nia are actually waiting in the car, so you guys have to get going. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
It's in theaters.
We'll see you tonight at the premiere.
Tonight at the premiere, fantastic.
This is great.
We'll put all the information on AZ Family as well. Let's head on over to April. April's at Wet n Wild. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Olivia. Yeah, we're heating things up out here at Wet n Wild. I have AC and Dane here on spring break. What's your favorite thing about spring break?
Well, to me, spring break is kind of like summer break, and it's just where you get to do a bunch of fun things that you didn't get to do when you were actually in school.
Well, and it feels more like summer this spring break, so that works out. What about you? What's your favorite thing about spring break?
That you don't have to go to school and you get to rest a lot.
Yeah, you get to rest. You get to go to a water park, too. All right, why don't you guys head on down the Constrictor, one of the top 10 water slides in the country, right out here at Wet n Wild. And how about you guys? You are spending the start of your spring break out here at Wet n Wild. What's your favorite thing about Wet n Wild?
There's so many fun different rides that we get to be here with our friends and family and have fun at the same time.
You do, and you get to be here before they open today. 11 o'clock is when they officially open today, and they'll be open from 11 to 5 all week long out here, which is good because the weather is going to be toasty. You're going to be looking for a spot to cool off. If you're heading out to spring training, here's the forecast for that. Sunny and warm temperatures today will once again be in the 90s by the early